Anybody else interested in random division? $40. You get all the cards, base cards, everything. 4 spots left to go. We'll crack it right open right after fire here. Keep it going, keep it going. All right, we got a half case, 6 box. Topps Fire 2015. 2, 4, 6 boxes. Here's for the YouTube followers, the winners and the teams they won. Put all the winners up on a chat board too. Fire time. There's the website to buy into the mixer here. Four spots left to go. Random division, free domestic shipping. So $40 is all you're paying. Alright. 2015 Fire. It's on fire. 2 autographs or autograph relic cards per box. First time opening it, so I didn't even do a personal box for myself. So have no clue what I'm going to be seeing here in a minute. Sammy Watkins, Bo Jackson, Troy. Ooh, nice. Calvin Johnson fired up. Calvin Johnson for the Lions. He's all fired up. Mike Evans. Nice mirror looking. Not numbered though. Vic Beasley. Marcus Allen, Cam Chancellor. RG3, David Cobb, Jordan Matthews, Trey McBride. Manny Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Eli Manning, Trey Anderson. Ooh, nice. Anderson autograph for the Niners. That's a nice one. Not numbered though. Oh wait, it is 400 of 500. Serial number 400 of 500 of autograph of Anderson for the Niners. It's kind of cool. Bryce Petty. Oh, got a base card of Anderson too. So Niners are already on the board. Aaron Foster, AJ Green, Jimmy Graham. Ooh, look at that one. That's a nice one. Nelson Aguilar for the Eagles. It's a nice, cool picture. Greg Olson and Jesse James. Look at that. They're putting all kinds of designs in the background. Russell Wilson, Matt Forte, Matt Ryan, James Crowder, Greenberry, Troy Dorsett, Tony Dorsett, Cameron Artis-Payne. I see that. Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Terrell Suggs. Now I can sue. 168 of 499. That one looked different. So looks like the gold parallel. Devontae Parker and Ty Cobb, or David Cobb. Ty Cobb. He's baseball. Be cool to pull a Ty Cobb call, but that'd be weird if we pulled him out of football. Teddy Bridgewater, Barry Sanders, Ryan Tannehill. Ooh, look at that one. Matthew Stafford for the Lions. That's cool. Ronnie Lott. Greenberry again. Colin Kaepernick, Clay Matthews, Adrian Peterson, Peyton Manning. That's kind of cool. September, October 19th, 2014. Non-numbered. Jeremy Hill, Josh Harper. These are looking pretty cool. Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Eddie Lacy, Dwight Bell, Rashad Perriman, Trey Waynes. Richard Sherman, J.J. Watt, Earl Campbell, Steve Young, September, October 30th, 1988. Eddie George, Max Williams. Jerry Rice, Jerome Bennis, T.Y. Hilton, Sam Bradford, Marcus Mariota, Brett Hundley. Any of these numbered? The Sam Bradford is. So what is that? So the gold parallel. So they are numbered. 426 of 499. So the Sam Bradford. Brandon Marshall, Amon Miller, Derek Carr, Calvin Johnson with lightning bolts this time. Forces of Nature. Warren Moon, Melvin Gordon, Michael Singletary, Kelvin Benjamin, Randall Cobb, Carolina Panthers of Cam Newton. Into the Wild, Deion Sanders. Luke Kuechly, Antonio Brown, Marshawn Lynch, Deion Sanders. That's cool. Non-numbered for him. Julian Strong, Tony Lippin. Demaryius Thomas, Jamal Charles, Deshaun Jackson, number 241 of 499 for the Redskins. Alshon Jeffrey, the Bears. We got some grizzly bears in the background. Into the Nature. Jay Ajayi, Chris Conley. Ooh. Andrew Luck. And we got a wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. Autograph, 2-color patch, 5 of 25. Nice and low. That's where they should be. 5 of 25 of Chris. Autograph, 2-color patch. Everything should be that low. That would be nice. Cam Newton, Tony Romo, Joe Flacco. Houston Texans of DeAndre Hopkins into the wild. Des Bryant, David Johnson. Marshall Faulk, Philip Sims, Antonio Gates, James Harrison, Duke Johnson, Amir Abdullah. Jeremy Maclin, Mark Ingram, Brett Favre, Devontae Adams. That one looks different. That's not numbered. DeMarco Murray, Todd Gurley. Alfred Morris, Matt Stafford, Odell Beckham, Aaron Rodgers with the Forces of Nature for the Packers. Big Ben, Tyler Lockett. That was box number 1. I hope we don't get any Panini points. No, I'm just kidding. That would be horrible. That would be time to call it quits. Jimmy Graham, Richard Sherman, J.J. Watt, Josh Harper, gold for the Raiders. Number 90 of 299. Josh Harper, Justin Hardy. Earl Campbell, Jerry Rice, Jerome Bennis, Matt Forte for the Bears, Teddy Bridgewater, Devin Smith, Brandon Marshall, Lamont Miller, Derek Carr, Marcus Mariota for the Titans, Terrell Suggs, Mark Cooper, Mike Singletary, Kelvin Benjamin, Eric Dickerson, John Elway. This one's numbered. Number 19 of 25. Pink border. John Elway for the Denver Broncos. Nice and low. Eric Hendricks and Greenberry again. Old school, low numbered. Ooh, we got Kurt Warner, and the auto jersey is Amar Cooper for the Raiders. Autographed 2-color patch. Amar Cooper for the Raiders. Nice and purple. 25 of 50. Halfway there. Amar Cooper, autographed 2-color patch. So far, the auto jerseys are staying low. That's good. Hope it's not like Topps Valor where there's 800 of an auto jersey. That was crazy. Jeremy Hill, Ryan Tannehill, Ronnie Lott, Tony Dorsett, Clay Matthews, fired up. He's fired up. Russell Wilson, Josh Harper. Don't mess with him. He's fired up. Nankun Suh, Peyton Manning, Julio Jones, Amir Abdullah, Le'Veon Bell, Trey Waynes. Lawrence Taylor, Terry Bradshaw, Deshaun Jackson, Vince Mail, number 201 of 300. And that is going to be an autograph. Vince Mail for the Browns, autograph. They still have him in the Browns uniform. Nelson Aguilar, David Johnson. Golden Tate, John Elway, Gil Saris. Ooh, Peyton Manning, nice Bronco one. Travis, Miradula. Calvin Johnson, Jordy Nelson, Philip Rivers, Colin Kaepernick. What is this one called? Sam Bradford, Todd Gurley. Eli Manning, Aaron Foster, AJ Green, Todd Gurley. Barry Sanders, Vince Mail. Randall Cobb, Luke Kuechly, Antonio Brown. Marshawn Lynch for the Into the Wild, Seattle Seahawks. Terrell Davis, Philip Dorsett. Marshawn Lynch, Deion Sanders, Warren Moon, LaDainian Thomas, David Cobb, and Nelson Aguilar. Eddie George, Greg Olson, Jordan Matthews, Tim Brown, red, non-numbered. Matt Ryan, Cameron Artis Payne. Mike Evans, Big Ben, DeMarco Murray, Tom Brady for the Force of Nature. Matt Forte, David Cobb. Des Bryant, Andrew Luck, Jarvis Landry, gold. Number 40 of 299 for the Dolphins. Barry Sanders for the Lions. Into the Wild, Cameron Artis Payne, Greenberry. Frank Gore, Dan Marino, Earl Thomas, Teddy Bridgewater, Philip Dorsett, Tyler Lockett. Roger Starbuck, T.Y. Hilton, Devontae Adams, Odell Beckham Jr., Force of Nature, Steve Young, Chris Conley. Joink Bell, C.J. Anderson, Alshon Jeffrey, Calvin Benjamin for the Into the Wild, Eric Dickerson, and Vic Beasley. LaShawn McCoy, The Grunk, Aaron Rodgers, Barry Sanders, Eric Henderson, and Trey McBride. Eli Manning, and we're going to start off with the hit right away. Autographed jersey of Tyler Lockett. Autographed 2-color patch. 56 of 75. We are climbing 25, 50, now we're up to 75. Autographed 2-color patch of Tyler Lockett for the Seahawks. We keep going up. 25. Well, we're pulling some big guys though. Tyler Lockett, Amari Cooper, Matt Stafford, Odell Beckham, Demaryius Thomas. Demaryius Thomas for the Broncos. Into the Wild, Tony Lipton, Vince Mayo. Jamal Charles, Sammy Watkins, Bo Jackson, Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith, Justin Hardy. Yep. Troy Polamalu, Marcus Allen, Cam Chancellor, Philip Dorsett, Emmanuel Sanders, Devin Smith. RG3, Emmanuel Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Bo Jackson, Force of Nature, Ty Montgomery, Mark Cooper. Clay Matthews, Adrian Peterson, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Mike Davis, Jameson Winston. Tom Brady, Eddie Lacy, Cam Newton, Golden Tate. Number 12 of 199. Jimmy Graham, Tavon Coleman. Tony Romo, Joe Flacco, Marshall Faulk, Richard Sherman for the Seahawks, into the nature. AJ Green, Sean Marion. Phillip Sims, Antonio Gates, Jeremy Maclin, John Elway to go with the base one, or that red parallel one. Bud Dupree, Crowder. Mark Ingram, Brett Favre, Alfred Morris, Jordy Nelson, Arian Foster, Buck Allen. AJ Green, Jimmy Graham, Richard Sherman, Antonio Brown, fired up. Cam Chancellor, Philip Dorsett. J.J. Watt, Earl Campbell, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson, Mark Ingram, or Melvin Gordon, not numbered, Nelson Aguilar. Jerome Bennis, Brandon Marshall, Lamar Miller, Dante Greenberry, auto for the Cowboys. Greenberry auto, number 320 of 500. Marcus Allen and Cameron Artis-Payne. Seems like the autos are a little high, 500. Not as high as Ballard though. But the auto jerseys are nice and low. Derek Carr, Mike Singletary, Kelvin Benjamin, Deion Sanders for Into the Wild, Troy Polamalu, David Cobb. Randall, Luke, Antonio, Dan Marino, Brett Hundley, Greenberry. Eli Manning, Arian Foster, Adrian Peterson. Number 188 of 199. Jeremy Hill, Into the Wild, RG3, Eric Kendricks. Marshawn Lynch, Deion Sanders, Gale Sayers, Buck Allen. Number 252 of 499. Bo Jackson, Josh Harper. Warren Moon, Eddie George, Greg Olson, Le'Veon Bell, Force of Nature, Sammy Watkins, Trey Waynes. Jordan Matthews, Mike Evans, Big Ben, Matt Ryan for Into the Wild, Max Williams, David Johnson. DeMarco Murray, Des Bryant, Andrew Luck, the Grunk for the Patriots. Numbered. Jamal Charles, Amir Abdullah. I have a lot of cards to sort and ship out. Because you guys get everything, base cards and all, so. David, Devontae Adams, Joink Bell, C.J. Anderson, Josh Robinson, Golden Tate, Devontae Parker. Alshon Jeffrey, LaShawn McCoy, The Grunk, Jerry Rice. Number 6 of 99 for the Jerry Rice. Deshaun Jackson, Rashad Green. That feels like the hit already. Aaron Rodgers, Larry Fitzgerald, Travis Landry, John Elway for the Into the Wild, Devin Funchess, Darrell Green Beckham. Earl Thomas, Tim Brown, Eric Dickerson, Deion Sanders, Terry Bradshaw, Devin Funchess. Steve Young, Sam, Travis, Lamar Miller, Lawrence, Josh Robinson. Tom Brady, Eddie Lacy, Cam Newton. Bell, fired up for the Steelers, non-numbered. Devontae Parker and Vince Mayo. Darrell Green Beckham, and the hit is Matt Jones, autograph 3-color patch. 267 of 500, and we skyrocket up to 500. Autograph 3-color patch of Matt Jones for the Redskins. Oh, very nice looking. Does that mean we're going to get 2 auto jerseys in this box? That would be cool. Bell, Russell, Matt, Devontae Freeman for Into Wild, Julio Jones, Winston. You know, we just first it was out of 25, then it was out of 50, then it was out of 75, and now we're up to 500. Matt Ryan, Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Bo Jackson, Peyton Manning, Tevin Coleman. Terrell Suggs, Teddy Bridgewater, Barry Sanders, Brandon Marshall, Rashad Green, Manning. Bo knows best. Ryan Tannehill, Colin Kaepernick, Clay Matthews, J.J. Watt, force of nature. He is a force of nature. Ndamukong Suh, Crowder. Tony Romo, Joe Flacco, Marshall Faulk, Devin Funchest, Ronnie Lott, Justin Hardy. It's the lowest numbered one so far, too. Phillip Sims, Antonio Gates, Jeremy Maclin, Devin Smith, autograph for the Jets. Devin Smith, autograph for the Jets. Number 247 of 600. Oh, we went up on the auto, too. We're not supposed to go up on numbers, we're supposed to go down. Jeremy Hill, Devin Smith. Lower the better. Lower the number, the better. Mark Ingram, Brett Favre, Alfred Morris, Jimmy Graham for the Seahawks into the Wild. Rashad Perriman, Amari Cooper. Matthew Stafford, Odell Beckham, Demarius Thomas, J.J. Watt. Non-numbered. Andrew Luck and Eric Hendricks. Yep, I'll be doing a recap. So, Adrian Peterson, Drew Brees, Vince Mail, number 171 of 199. DeMarco Murray for the Eagles into the Wild. Tony Dorsett, Buck Allen. I said Buck Allen. Jamal Charles, Sammy Watkins, Jerome Bennis, Tim Brown gold for the Raiders, number 30 of 499. Des Bryant, Philip Dorsett. Bo Jackson, Troy, Marcus, Dan Marino, Force of Nature, Duke Johnson, Nelson Aguilar. Cam Chancellor, RG3, Manuel. Kevin White for the Bears, into the Wild. DeMarco Murray and Cameron Artis-Payne. Emmitt Smith, Eli Manning, Arian Foster, Adrian Peterson, Big Ben, David Cobb. Exactly. Because we all know what happened to the Topps Ballard. I mean, that's auto jerseys were out of 800. I mean, if you didn't get it out of the one box, you'd be getting 2 out of the next box, being that many. We're going to start off with, for the Redskins, Crowder, autographed 3-color patch. Number 296 of 420. Crowder autographed 3-color patch for the Redskins. Redskins are winning. 296 of 420. Yep. Well, we know why he stopped on 420. I'm not going to sign any more. 420 sounds like a good number. Teddy Bridgewater, Barry Sanders, Ryan Tannehill, Calvin Johnson, Aaron Rodgers, Ty Montgomery. Colin Kaepernick, Clay Matthews, Adrian Peterson, Terrell Davis. Non-numbered. The Grunk, Tony Lipton. Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Eddie Lacy, Larry Fitzgerald, Justin Hardy, Bud Dupree. Cam Newton, Tony Romo, Joe Flacco, LaDainian Thompson, Force of Nature, LaShawn McCoy, Mike Davis. Mark Allen, Cam Chancellor, RG3, Julie Edelman as a quarterback. Oh. Vontae Adams, Jeremy Langford. Thought it was Tom Brady there for a moment. Mano Sanders, Emmett Smith, Trey Waynes, Jeremy Maclin, gold, number 332 of 499. Chiefs, T.Y. Hilton, Julian Strong. Eli Manning, Aaron Foster, A.J. Green, Tony Romo, Force of Nature, Crowder, and Marcus Mariota. Jimmy Graham, Richard Sherman, J.J. Watt, Into the Wild. Roger Starbuck, Bryce Petty. Earl Campbell, Jerry Rice, Jerome Bennis, Calvin Johnson, Dan Marino, Jay Ajayi. Larry Fitzgerald, Jarvis Landry, Earl Thomas, Jarvis Landry, Tim Brown, Anderson. Tim Brown, Eric Dickerson, Steve Young, Tony Lipton, number 277 of 499. Earl Thomas, Jesse James. Sam Bradford, Travis, Bell, Russell Wilson, Into the Wild, Mark Cooper, Max Williams. Russell Wilson, Matt Forte, Matt Ryan, Emmett Smith, Jarvis Landry, Brett Hundley. Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Terrell Suggs, David Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, Melvin Gordon. Marshall Faulk, Philip Sims, RG3, number 20 of 99. A.J. Green, Into the Wild, Alshon Jeffrey, Sammy Coates. Antonio Gates, Jeremy Maclin, Mark Ingram, J.J. Watt, fired up. Vince Mail, T.J. Yellow. Brett Favre, Alfred Morris, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers, C.J. Anderson, Kevin White. Odell Beckham, Demaryius Thomas, Jamal Charles, Josh Harper, 415 of 500. for the Raiders. Autograph for the Raiders. Josh Harper. Bell and Williams. Sammy, Bo, Troy, Andrew Luck for the Colts, Into the Wild, Buck Allen, Clyde Wolford. And our last box. After that, we can get 4 more spots left to go. Random division, $40 a spot. That is getting 4 teams. Free domestic shipping. We can crack that open right after this, you guys. Who's in? Who wants a spot? 4 spots left to go. Totally certified, prestige, playbook, longevity, Crown Royal, and Elite. All 2014. So we already know every one of those divisions that they have a good player. Clyde Wolford. And we're starting off with David Johnson. Autographed 2-color patch for the Cardinals. Number 10 of 75. There we go. Back down to low. David Johnson. Autographed 2-color patch. That's where we like to see it. Nice and low. Julio Jones, Lawrence Taylor, Terry Bradshaw, Devontae Freeman, Into the Wild, Calvin Benjamin, Williams. Sean Jackson, Golden Tate, John Elway, J.J. Watt. There he is again. Mike Singletary, Clyde Wolford. He's all over the place. Gil Harris, Calvin Johnson, Jordy Nelson, Dan Marino, Williams, Langford. Phillip Rivers, Frank Gore, Dan Marino, Eli Manning, Force of Nature, Derek Carr, Julian Strong. Steve Young, Sam Bradford, Travis, Adrian Peterson, Jerry Rice, and Devontae Parker. Bell, Russell Wilson, Nelson Aguilar, Ty Montgomery, gold for the Packers, number 424 of 499. Earl Campbell, Rashad Green. Matt Forte, Matt Ryan, Terrell Davis, Cam Newton, Force of Nature, Sammy Coates, Darrell Green Beckham. Kurt Warner, Terrell Suggs, Teddy Bridgewater, Kevin White for the Into the Wild, J.J. Watt, and Devin Funchest. Barry Sanders, Ryan Tannehill, Colin Kaepernick, Roger Starbuck, Richard Sherman, Josh Robinson. Tony Dorsett, Namaka Suh, Peyton Manning, Cameron Artis-Payne, Randall Cobb, Kevin White. Deion Sanders, Warren Moon, Eddie George, Roger, Marshawn, Bud Dupree. All the names are starting to mingle together. Greg, Jordy, Mike, David, Antonio, Mike. Big Ben, DeMarco Murray, Bryant, John Elway, Into the Wild, Langford, Colts. Luck, Hill, Lott, Bo Jackson, Luke Kuechly, TJ Yettle. Roger, TY, Earl Thomas, number 58 of 199. DeMarco Murray, Into the Wild. Lamar Miller, Marcus Mariota. Monte Adams, Joink Bell, CJ Anderson. Fired up the Grunk for the Patriots. Rob. Non-numbered. Kevin White, Bryce Petty. Alshon Jeffrey, LaShawn McCoy. Rob. Frank. Brandon. Jay Ajaya. 2 packs. Where's our auto? Aaron Rodgers, Larry Fitzgerald, Jarvis Landry. There's our auto. Jerome Bettis, Duke Johnson. And our auto is card number 40. David Johnson. Autograph for the Cardinals. It was a Cardinals box. David Johnson, autograph for the Cardinals. Number 48 of 50. Oh, nice and low, too. That's the lowest auto we got. 48 of 50. They left out a 0. Earl Thomas, Tim Brown, Eric Dickerson, and Jimmy Graham for the End of the Wild. TJ Yettle, Rashad Perriman. So for the parallels under 100, we got the RG3 out of 99, Jerry Rice out of 99, John Elway out of 25. For the autos, we got David Johnson out of 50, Josh Harper out of 500, Devin Smith out of 600, Greenberry out of 500, Vince Mayo out of 300, Anderson for the Niners out of 500. And then for the auto jerseys, David Johnson, autographed 2 colors out of 75. Crowder, autographed 3 colors out of 420. Matt Jones, autographed 3 colors out of 500. Tyler Lockett, autographed 2 colors out of 75. Amari Cooper, autographed 2 colors out of 50. And Chris Conley, autographed 2 colors out of 25. There's the Chiefs.